Hello guys, it is your girl BrittBrat and thank you for keeping up with me. Today in this video, I'm doing a full watch me work video. I have my daughter clients here with me today and this is the set she would like for me to recreate. So this is the inspiration that we're working with and let's get to the video. Alright guys, so now I'm just prepping like I would as if she was an actual client. I'm just pulling out all of my implements that I'll be using with her. And then now I'm just showing you the products that I'll be using for V Beauty Pure. I'm using 045, hey baby. And so now I'm going in with my 180 sanding band at, I believe it's 3 to 4 RPMs. I tried to go really slow, but the Macart Pro is a very nice drill. So I probably on the natural nail would never go higher than a 5. So I do want to also say that on this video, the whole video speed is sped up 2 times. So this is not actual time. The video has been sped up. But yeah, so I'm just trying to remove any oil and all that good stuff from her nail plate, guys. So my daughter is a nail biter and she also has very thick cuticles. I like to use her for a hand model, but I try not to use her so often because she still is only 10 years old. So when I do use her nails, I make sure to be very delicate with her because like I said, she is young and I just don't want to mess up her natural nail at all. So, but because she is a nail biter, I do find that doing Gelx or, gel polish and all those things for her, it does tend to help. But like I said, now I'm going in and I'm cleaning up those cuticles. I believe even still, I'm probably at like a 5 RPM with this cuticle bit. I absolutely love this one. I have the ball ones, but I'm not too much of a fan of the ball. This comb bit is perfect, like absolutely perfect. It's my favorite. I also have like a rounded barrel one as well. So between the rounded and the cone, you will see me using from time to time. Alright guys, let's talk cuticle care. So we're going in for cuticles. I'm not digging for gold. I am just trying to get enough so that way everything, is clean and we don't have any lifting and all that good stuff. But I do not want to clip the eponychium or, the live skin at all, y'all. So you just want to get as best as you can, like I said, without injuring, cutting the live skin. Alright, and then here I'm just sizing her. Like I said, she's doing the après and she is doing short square. So I'm just going in and sizing. I noticed that sometimes when I wear my pink paw gloves, the nails tend to stick. So I decided to take it off and size her up really well. Once she's all good in size, then I'll be going in with the step 3 of the Gelx. It's the Gelx prep. And you'll be seeing me do that here. So you just want to etch the inside. I did like the sanding band method, but I figured they have the prep, why not chemically etch it? It cuts out the dust. So I just figured let's just go with this method, and I like it, being the fact that I chemically etch my press-ons anyway. Alright, so now I'm using the après dehydrator, and then once I'm done with the dehydrator, of course I'm going in with their primer. I am the type that if there's a system, I want to use the whole system, and the system works for me, so I use all of their products. The only addition that I add is I do love Young nails. I do love their protein bond. Love their protein bond. Like, love it. So I use that on top of the primer as well. As of right now, I'm still working with my retention. But I've seen 3+ weeks retention. Usually my girlies, they know to come back within 3 to 4 weeks. So I haven't really had anyone try to extend 6+ weeks. So I might have to try that on myself. But even for me, I'll be getting bored. After like 3 weeks, I'm ready to change my set. So, but yeah, I have pretty good retention by doing this method. Alright guys, so I like to apply the extend gel in a scrub method to the nail plate, and then I do have them cure for 30 to 60 seconds. It just depends, but I just find that like scrubbing it in, getting into the the plate from where it was sanded, getting into those grooves, crevices, it just works for me. So I just do like a little scrubbing action when applying. And I absolutely love this method. So I know that some people do apply the extend gel to the natural nail and some people don't. But again, you find what works best for you. Some people could say it's a wasting product, but again, what works best for you may not work best for somebody else. But I love it. So guys, a little bit of a story time, just a tiny story time. I had somebody to tell me that Gelx, there really is no skill behind Gelx, that basically nail artists, nail techs that work with acrylic have more skills. I find this to be very inaccurate. I find it to be insulting. And once I made a post about it on Instagram, it did semi-go viral a little bit, but I also had a lot of girlies in my comments like, yeah, no, there's a lot of skill. I can't get Gelx. I prefer acrylic because I don't know how to do Gelx. Like, Gelx doesn't work for me. Blah, 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 blah. And they were basically just saying like, confirming that there is a skill behind Gelx, and the reason being is because you could apply too much gel, not enough gel, blah 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 blah. The list goes on. So to perfect any madness, to perfect any craft, there does take some skill. You have to want to learn how to perfect it, so on and so forth. And it took me a while because I have in the beginning I'm not applying enough gel, or I have too much gel coming out. And again, this is one of the reasons why I prefer for my daughter to have her nails done, because she is a nail biter and so that way she can have the growth with her nail. So you just want to make sure that you're not putting too much gel on the skin, causing contact dermatitis. So there is 100% a skill. So if you are just a Gelx nail artist, don't let nobody tell you that there is no skill behind it. There's a lot of skill behind doing Gelx. And for me, when I went and got my nail license, and just I've always said that I was not going to work with acrylic. I prefer not to work with acrylic because the smell of monomer does make me a little bit nauseous, especially in smaller work areas. So I just prefer not to do it. I am an in-home nail artist. Eventually I do plan to get like a nail shed, but even then it's still going to be a small face. I understand proper ventilation, all those good things, but y'all, it's just like too much of it is not for me. So I prefer to work with gel because there's low to no odor, period. So again, if you are a gel artist only, like, there is a skill. So don't let nobody tell you that there isn't one behind it. Guys, I have a love-hate with this buffer, okay? I love them because they are perfect for like single use, come like 10 to 20 in a pack. But I did get them from Shein, so I'm not gonna lie, the quality is not like 100% up to par. There are some other ones that once I'm done with these that I do plan on switching to that I got from Amazon. And I have the longer like coffin-like ones too. And those work really, really good. But like when I'm doing personal ones, I could reuse a buffer because I'm not working on a client, and I still only get single use out of these buffers. So if you guys have small single use buffers, I like the ones that like fit perfectly in your hand, and this is one of those. So if you guys have a buffer that doesn't like get like worn out after like 5 fingers, let me know. All right, it's time to have fun now. We got the prep all done, guys, and I'm excited. So I want to say thank you guys for keeping up with me in this video. If you have made it this far and not have subscribed to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Like, why not join the Bratz crew? I promise you, I want to create more videos like this. I'm still working on building my clientele, and I'm going to be bringing these videos for you guys. So even if I do plan to do a set for me soon. Oh, my favorite part, guys, chemically etching that nail, blending that nail with some acetone into the nail plate, guys. I love this method, okay? I forgot the term that I heard, melting it. Melting the tip, melting the tip, melting the tip, guys. I love it. I swear by this as well. To get that flawless Gelx, like etch, etch it in there, melt that tip into the plate. All right, guys. So we are using the brand that we shall not name, but I'm using their Angel Face. It is a nice nude tan color. I do like it, but I have some that I will be using once this is gone. So yeah, I say yeah a lot. I say yeah a lot, so I hope it doesn't annoy y'all. I think somebody, my best friend one time, she was like, between yeah and right. Like, yeah. Right. You say that the whole conversation. So I hope I'm not annoying nobody with it, but yeah. full disclaimer, when my daughter showed me this design, guys, I did not want to do it. Like I said in all my videos, prior videos, I'm still a beginner, and I just didn't want to take all day. Just like so many things ran through my mind when she showed me the design. I wanted to stick with what I knew, but I have to get out of my comfort zone. And so I said, I know my prep is like A1, but Brittany, just go ahead and just do it. So again, I didn't want to do the design, but I'm happy that I did because it turned out really, really cute. We also added to it, as you guys can see, but I was scared. Oh, it was the pumpkin. I have not done the pumpkin design before. My first time doing it. And even my Frenchies, like, yeah, they be coming out A1, but I don't like the French. I hate doing Frenchies. Like, if you girls know, like, you know, the Frenchies ain't, you know, so, but when my French is French, they be Frenching, so they do be coming out good. But I was a little bit terrified to do the design. But as you can see on her other hand that I was able to get it together. But now on this one, I'm just showing you guys my process. I do apologize. Some of it, I was, my hand kind of like covered it just a little bit. Also, guys, I think I've said this numerous times, or if I haven't, I've said it somewhere. I am a Virgo. So I tend to have a little bit of a perfectionist, like, mind frame. I'm trying to get out of that, but I just feel like, especially when it comes to clients, you're paying for something, you want it to look good. So I tend to be a little bit of a perfectionist, and I know I can produce the work. I know I have a lot of skills for a beginner. I just didn't kind of like freak myself out, imposter syndrome. I've also talked about that a little bit too in the past. And yeah, so I'm getting out my box, and I'm getting excited, especially with the new content of me working on my designs for just myself, even without an order, just coming out the box. So I'm very proud of myself with this set, y'all. Alright guys, so I am now applying my top coat. I'm using Madame Glam top coat, guys. I really, again, want to thank you guys so much for keeping up with me in this video. Just make sure you join the Bratz crew, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and hit that bell to turn on your post notification for future videos. I plan to do more. I'm excited to keep the content rolling. You guys tell me what y'all want to see, what y'all want to learn with me. Don't be scared. I'm here learning. I'm growing. I want y'all to see the progression. So, also, when I'm doing rhinestones, I like to use this little fine brush. This is a disposable one, but once I'm done, I'll be using my liner brushes, and I just get in the groove around the stones, because I don't like doing the rhinestone glue and top coat over it. I feel like it does mess with the properties of my top coat, so I prefer not to do that method. Also, guys, do not kill me. You guys are going to see at the end of the video I was not paying attention at all, and it cut off. The camera cut off, so I didn't get to show you guys how I played with her fingers and stuff in the video, but you guys will see what it looks like finished. And again, I want to thank you guys so much. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.